picture in my cabana.
Of course you do, Auntie. How is it? Come on, let's do another.
They don't want to watch us dance. They want to see you dance.
I couldn't tell you none of
Oh, come on, Auntie, do a number for us.
Oh, I can.
Come on, Auntie, do a number for us.
Princess Lumine. Come on, boys. Let's have some fun. Wait, where's the music? Oh, we got the here we go. Princess Lumine has running the lions. She loves to give them away. Now all of the neighbors say, oh yeah, oh my God, you really should try a little princess Lumine.
Dark out here, so you can't really see us, but we left the dinner show a little early because it was supposed to be like a 2-hour thing and it didn't start till like 8:30, and we were like, well, we really want to see the fireworks, so we are on the beach. We are avoiding alligators. There's a nice big fence up actually, and we're pretty far away from the beach, like the water line.
We could see if anything's coming this way.
And we could see if anything's coming this way, but right over there's the Grand Floridian. And then we can actually see the castle. There are little trees.
The fireworks are going to go up.
But the fireworks are going to go up. And
we got a swing in.
Yeah, we're on a swing and our feet are in the sand.
Well, mine aren't.
Well, mine are. And I think it's a great way to just end our 10-day Disney World honeymoon.
Back to the real world. Where y'all going? Up there.
I don't know. So there's some planes up there.
Who's coming and who's going?
But the fireworks show starts about 12 minutes, so we're just kind of hanging out.
We're gonna take an Uber home.
We're gonna take an Uber home. We took an Uber
have to take
here,
a bus all the way to Magic Kingdom,
and then deal with the Magic Kingdom
and so that's
crowds.
all the people who aren't.
Unless you want to go to Magic Kingdom and see the Kiss Goodnight. But if we become Disney Vacation Club members,
what if I just give you a kiss goodnight and then like throw some confetti? Is that good?
Fine. That's fine. So, I will come back when the fireworks start. You can actually hear the luau, by the way, still, which is really good. The food was delicious. I was afraid I wouldn't like Polynesian food, even though I love Polynesian culture. But I loved it. It was a little spicy and a little fruity at the same time. It was kind of really cool. And everything is like flavored with pineapple and coconut pretty much.
Pretty much.
But it isn't overbearing. And I think that's the best part. Is like it wasn't like really
It was
strong.
good. It's just eating big meals now just doesn't work.
Oh yeah, since we were on
like
the diet.
we do all these expensive family buffet platters,
Yeah,
and I'm
'cause
over
these are
here
like-
like 2 ribs and I'm good.
Yeah, so we ate like the Luau dinner, like for Hoop to do a review. It is review. We checked.
I mean, the sign said it.
Yes, it says review, REVUE. It is review. But the Luau tonight, the Spirit of the Aloha show, is family style as well. So they just bring you out a platter of appetizers and a platter of bread and then a platter of entrees and then this huge platter for dessert. So it's really good. I don't even know if you could actually see my face, so I don't know why I'm showing it. Did you say there's a fire pit?
That's the fire pit.
Oh, where's nobody? Like, where is everybody?
Maybe it's not a good view, or since it's their freaking back door, open up the curtains.
No, with the fire pit. Why aren't people at the fire? Is everyone afraid of the water? Like,
Actually-
I'm concerned with how little people there actually are over here. But I think
This
we're far enough away
we
from
can
the.
run.
Yeah, and like I said, we're actually pretty far enough away from like the water line.
Alligator.
Something.
Crocodile. That's over.
Oh, what was
I
that?
think that was just showing that it was over.
Oh, there was something.
Wait,
so
is Wishes at 10 or not?
Wishes is at 10. Yeah, so we have 10 minutes until Wishes. So I
Okay, I
will
want to fast pass this spot.
talk to you when Wishes starts. Hey guys, this will probably be the last Disney vlog, as we are getting ready to go to bed on our last night here, and then tomorrow morning will kind of be a cluster fluff, as we call it, or fluff and stuff. I'm just trying to get out of here. We do have everything packed up over there, and our clothes for tomorrow over there. But there's so much stuff that we're afraid we're going to tip the weight limits for our bags, so we'll see. And it'd probably be the bag full of dirty clothes, which all those clothes got here somehow, but they were split up, and so now we have like clothes in the black one, and half clothes and half souvenirs and everything else. And our book bags are filled, and our carry-ons are filled, and everything's pretty much filled. So, how did you feel tonight?
Tired. So tired.
I would just say tired is definitely a good one. So today, like I said, it was kind of a long day, and I think I broke it down a little bit this morning for you. But today we met with the Disney Vacation Club salespeople, or I don't know, concierge. I don't know, what do you want to call them? And we had an open house at Disney Vacation Club in which they, which we were thinking about Disney Vacation Club, but they had grabbed us like yesterday at Tomorrowland and was like, hey, have some stickers and you should come to this open house tomorrow morning and you'll get 3 fast passes and just for fun and free ice cream for breakfast. And we were like, sign us up. Oh, and it included free shuttle from our hotel into wherever we were going following that, which was Magic Kingdom. And so it was great because it was just our own little personal shuttle bus, and we didn't have to like share an actual bus. It was actually like a little van, so we didn't have to do that. We got there, and we had the person who helped us was named Mark, and Mark was very nice, and he just kind of talked to us about his experience at Disney Vacation Club and broke down the numbers for us and what it is exactly. So for those of you watching who don't know, Disney Vacation Club is almost like a membership program through Disney, but also a timeshare kind of program through Disney, where you basically pay a certain amount of money, depending on what kind of point value you choose, anywhere from 50 to, I think, was it 4,000? 400? 4,000?
400.
400. So anywhere from 50 to 400 points that you get a year, and then you technically would be buying a timeshare at Disney. And not only would you be using that timeshare in Disney, but you could use it at Disneyland, Disney World, Ulani, Adventures by Disney. I believe the Disney Cruise as well.
And all the other ones across the seas.
Yeah, so they also have Adventures by Disney, which is another program for another time that I can just describe. But then also they contract with these other hotels, which we haven't gotten to look in too much detail what hotels they are. But they contract with other hotels across the globe, in which you could use your points for. So 50 points, let's say, so he told us like today, 50 points for a year was like $8,000. 50 points equivalates to, I think, $171 in of itself, but actually that equivalates to out of your pocket how much you'd be paying for that many points, or it might have been 170, no, it was 170, yeah, 171 per point, for 50 points, or per, I don't know, whatever.
It was 178 per point.
Yeah, or something like that. So in the end, you'd end up spending like almost $9,000 for 50 points per year, but that $9,000 you can pay off over time, and you get to keep that timeshare without upping it. Just making sure you pay it off would last. Ours, if we were to buy one, if we would have bought one today, it would have been till like 2064.
Yeah, it was 49 years. Yeah.
49 years. And since it's technically a property interest for you lawyer type, you can will it, you can deed it, you can do all kinds of property stuff with it. You can also share the deed with other people. So if your parents and I don't know, your siblings wanted to share a timeshare, you could. And the timeshare is actually, the points are put into room values, and so you get to stay, instead of this, which is just a basic kind of almost motel type room, but it's not bad, you'd stay at one of like the deluxe resorts and villas actually, where you have like either a studio or a suite. The studio can sleep up to 5. The suite could sleep up to, the 2-bedroom could sleep up to 9. And so, like say you buy 150 points, that, however much you would end up paying over 10 years, would allow you to vacation, honestly, once to twice a year, depending on where you stay and how much. And that's paying for your hotel. Now, it doesn't include park admission, but what most people do for Disney World is they get like annual passes, and those are actually quite worth the value if you know you're definitely going to be coming back once a year.
Well, yeah, and like what he said is like what people do is they come out like in June every year. So like that annual pass, technically they're using it twice.
Yeah, well, because what they do is like, so say they buy their pass, let's say September, and the pass is good from September to September, and they come out in September, and then they come out in
June or July
or August.
Right.
So they technically get their annual pass, so technically get 2 uses. And so I thought that was pretty good. Unfortunately, we weren't able to sign up today, and we knew that because we just got married and just went on a 10-day honeymoon. So the money pot is quite dry. But we definitely know that that's something we want to look into.
I just keep yawning. Sorry.
It's okay. In our very near future, because I plan on going. I want to go to Disneyland for our post-graduation trip.
She won't let me sleep.
I'm going to Disneyland for a post-graduation trip, and then I personally want to take a post-bar exam trip. Mark today said something quite magical, and he was like, well, you could stay at the Hilton Head, South Carolina for relatively inexpensive points, and I'm like, oh yeah? Does that mean Tori could technically get 2 vacations in 1 year? Yes, it does. Stop shaking the camera, no. So today was quite amazing. So then we went from there. I had chocolate ice cream. The Mickey sprinkles taste all the better, I swear.
Oh, they're free?
And it was free. So then we went to Magic Kingdom, where it was hot. And we took pictures outside of the castle. And then we did our usual trip around Disney World or Magic Kingdom. Pirates of the Caribbean was closed when we passed, so we didn't get to ride that. But then we did Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain. Then we rode some other rides. We did Peter Pan. And then we had lunch at Be Our Guest, which was the 3rd time technically we were at Be Our Guest. And lunch is a little different there, but we liked it because you technically have a reservation. It technically only uses a quick service, and it's indoors. And so sometimes it's hard to find something that has all 3 of those elements to it. So that's what we did today. Our goal originally was to use our extra fast passes and ride all of the mountains, so Big Thunder, Splash, and Space. But we wanted to ride Buzz Lightyear multiple times, so we ended up riding Buzz Lightyear. And the one time Allison got almost Galactic Hero, which is a big deal. You get a button and everything, and you can even get like your picture that says Galactic Hero. In order to get Galactic Hero, so Buzz Lightyear, if anyone knows, if anyone doesn't know, is a game ride. So it's like a shooting game inside a ride, and so you have these like lasers and stuff that you can shoot at these different. Are you having fun with the camera?
I want to put it down.
Star Wars. Buzz Lightyear. Was it like Galactic Spin or something like that?
I actually don't know what it's called.
It's a shooting game ride, and so there's a point system. And the most you could actually score, like it'll stop counting your score, is 999,999.
There's 5 nines. So 99,999.
999,000.
No, not. Maybe.
Basically one.
Basically too much.
Of 100,000.
Right.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Allison scored 949,000.
200, I think.
And then 200. So she was less than 50,000 points away, which honestly would have been like one shot of one thing.
Well, a high point thing.
If you catch the right thing, or a few shots of a few low point things. It's kind of sad. We had fun. And then we did the People Mover, which is one of our favorite rides because it's so low key and you just sit back and you relax and you just like watch.
And it takes you through Space Mountain and you just like close your eyes and you're like,
it's all air conditioned. And
that heat outside can just stay away for 10 seconds.
So the People Mover was fantastic. So basically, this trip has been, quite amazing. It's been a lot of things. It's been tiring and exhausting, but also magical and fantastic. And, wow, we'll probably have to go home and sleep for like 3 days straight. I think it was a great way to start off our marriage, because even though there was like millions of people around us, It still was just us, and I think getting to spend time with just us was great. But after we left Magic Kingdom, we came back here to the hotel and just kind of hung out for a while, packing up and then just kind of relaxing. Then we called an Uber, which please, please, please listen to me. If you're traveling from resort to resort, please take an Uber or a cab if you really want to pay the extra money.
Just bring cash for tip, because Uber doesn't do that yet.
Uber doesn't allow you to tip on your card via app yet. I already rated her 5. So what we keep forgetting is to bring tip, and so luckily enough, our drivers are very understanding of not being able to get tip.
Times. It's not like we've used it this whole 10-day trip.
Yeah, we've used Uber 3 times.
I just don't carry
when
cash.
we travel from resort to resort, and it's so much easier because Disney's public transportation is like any public transportation. It is more reliable than most, of course, simply because Disney runs a tight ship, and it's free, which is fantastic. But when you're traveling from resort to resort, you literally have to go from your resort to a park to another resort. And sometimes at the end of a long day, that's not really what you want to do.
Well, think about this. For Disney Springs, we took a bus to the park bus to a resort, that a connecting bus to Disney Springs.
Right.
And then Disney Springs to a resort.
So it's frustrating because if you're like I said, if you're just transferring from resort to resort for a dinner reservation or something like that, get an Uber or a taxi. It's our Uber. We took it from All Star Movies to the Polynesian and All Star Movies, I think, to pretty much Magic Kingdom, which is roughly the farthest distance you can honestly take around here. Which is about depending on who's driving and the traffic, anywhere from a 15 to a 20-minute drive. And it cost us
like $9.
Yeah, less than $9. And it was definitely worth it because especially like when we got done with the Luau, it was prime leaving the park time, which meant that all the buses coming from the park, which the closest park was Magic Kingdom, meant that the buses were packed. And they filled those things like sardines because they know everyone wants to get home. But the worst thing ever, and I know it's because we did it last time, is spending all day in a park, walking around all day, and then having to stand smushed like a sardine with at least 50 to 150, depending on how big the bus is, smelly people. Let's be honest, everyone smells at the end of the day at Disney World. Please shower every day you're in Disney World. If you don't, you will be noticed. But the worst thing is like when you have to stand there. So there's all these people and you're just standing there. So yeah. So anyway, if you can see, Allison is pretty much falling asleep over here. And I've been going on and on and on for about 15 minutes now. So I'll probably do like a follow-up Disney vlog. Probably in a few days once we get back to Toledo. Get everything settled in. Yeah, and give us some time to reflect. Hopefully, maybe I can get all these posted, and then you guys can ask some questions, and maybe I'll answer some questions in the next one.
Nope.
But we'll see. No promises.
Nope.
Okay. Say good night from the last night at Disney.
I'm in Disney, you guys aren't.
Wow, that's so
Actually, I'm not really anymore. I'm just kind of sleeping here. Dude, though, I'm serious. Like, I want to be that room that, like, so you recorded the giant Woody and Buzz, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Outside. Well, you know, there's just these dolls sitting there. It's like, I want to know if Woody or Buzz stare into a room.
Oh, it'd be scary. That'd be scary.
I'm so tired.
Maybe I'll record us walking out of the resort tomorrow. We'll see. No promises.
This is my right foot stepping. This is my left foot stepping. This is my right foot stepping.
Okay. Allison's lost her darn mind. Her
I
fluff and
lost it
stuff
the day
mind.
I married you.
Wow. Did you guys hear that?
I seems like forever ago.
Okay. Bye, guys.